While in Kenya, I didn't live in a dorm. I actually stayed with a homestay, and we were based out of Nairobi. I had a mom and a dad, a house help who's only a year younger than me, and then 3 sisters and a brother. And they were amazing. They were the best family I could have asked for. They really helped me adjust and acclimate to Nairobi life because it's a city. You know, we lived in a house, we had property, we had 1 dog when I got there and 3 by the time we left. They were just random guard dogs that stayed on our compound. I also lived with 2 other homestay families while I was there. I lived on the coast in Shirazi village with a Muslim home family. And we lived in a very big stone and mud and stick hut. But it was very, very nice. And they were very accepting of everybody's different views and beliefs. And they just made me feel comfortable and at home. They told me, this is your home, you know, you do what you would do in America here. Like, this is your home as well as ours. And the only difficult part was I didn't get to see my dad there as much because he worked about 2 hours north and would stay there for the weekdays. So he would come home only on the weekends, and I was only there for 2 weeks. So I only got to see him for 4 days. And my mom didn't speak any English, so that made it a little difficult. So I mostly had to communicate through my 13-year-old sister. And then my last homestay family was a Maasai tribe family. I stayed with them while doing research on Maasai male circumcision groups. And that was definitely an interesting experience. It was much different than the other 2 homestays I lived in. We lived in a tin shack, you know, very far from other people. I shared a room with 2 to 3 children below the age of 10